Here we are on the New Zealand yen 15-minute time frame, and there is a head and shoulders bigger picture. There's a head and shoulders, but I've just got involved in a triangle as my entry reason, and if I get stopped out here and price does come lower, I'll look for another entry reason to get long just the head and shoulders. But right now this is the setup, and what I'd like to do is just bring over a fresh chart and just run through the actual trade and why I'm looking at head and shoulders and why I use the triangle as entry. Okay, so here we are on the daily time frame, and if I just put a structure level in here, if it wants to work, there we go, you can see that price has actually come down to this level. So at this point I'm looking for a reaction. Now that could be that it well, when I say reaction, I'm really looking for a bounce, more than the market just rallying straight through. How big the bounce will be, I don't know, but you can see here that we have tested this in the past, and if I just now remove the VS1 levels, you can see that yesterday was an indecision candle, and today it's only early, but we are seeing a little bit of a push higher. So as I drop down the time frames, again, just bearing in mind that what we're looking for is some kind of a reaction. You can actually start to see barely the head and shoulders here. And you can see we're pushing a little higher. We haven't on the 4 hourly made a initial structure high yet though. Remember, head and shoulders is a rotation pattern, so typically they happen at the end of structure or the beginning of structure. And here on the 60 we can really see this a lot better. So here is our move lower, our rally lower, our pullback, our move lower, and if you look, this is what typically happens with the head and shoulders. Here's the structure line on the hourly, and we broke through it. That's what typically happens, not all the time, but it's an indication to me. We had a move up, then a retracement, and then what we've done is we've moved up, and just right here, this is now an initial structure high. Okay, and what we're doing is we're trading sideways. So we've made an initial structure high, we have a potential rotation, and we're trading sideways. One other thing as well that I actually need is just the left shoulder to be oversold, and we have that here. So because we're consolidating sideways, if I drop down to the 15-minute, does that give me a reason to enter the trade? And well, yes, we have a triangle that's set up here, and we can see here that we have a move higher. Again, this is an initial structure high, and we have it touching on two sides. And so if I bring my orders back on, you can see this is what I've used for entry. Now, what did I then use for targets? Well, what I use for targets is an AB equals CD pattern of this move. That brings me up to this zone just below the 7300, so I'm 5 pips below that, so 72.95s. and if we look bigger picture, I'll need to go out to the 240 for this. Then my targets are actually back up here for a retest just below the 73.50s. We'll come back and see if this is a winner or a loser. And here we are. I'm just going to open up the chart for the New Zealand yen trade, and my target, sorry, my alarm has just been triggered, and just 1 second. I'm actually in quite a few trades and they're all coming close to targets, and what I like to do is always record the trade hitting for myself so that I can look back on it, and I think it's also gratifying to actually see the trade hit when you're in it. So this will have to be a very quick video, because if it hits I'm going to have to end it and go back to the other trades. Here we are now testing the 72.95 sell limit order. We need to just spike past it by 1 pip, and that will be 19 pips. There we go, to target ones. Do me a favour, if you like the video, give it a like and a share, and comment below if you have any questions. And we're back for the final part of the New Zealand Gen, and this was a one target winner only, but nevertheless we found the pattern, we entered, we used the triangle as the entry. What I'm now going to do is see if we actually push down a little lower, because what we've done here now is we made a high retracement, a high. We haven't actually broken the outside return yet, but if we pull back down to this zone and I get a higher high, higher close, I will enter again for the continuation of the head and shoulders. So if you like the trade, do me a favour, give it a like, share it and comment, and if you have any questions, let me know and I will respond to those comments.